And when I'm done, you'll understand how we are going to make this happen. Okay? So we're doing Project Drive because of bad roads, bad condition cars. You're doing work and pay. By the time the car is yours, car no agbo. What I say? So you can't even do anything profitable with the car. High work and pay sales, which lead to overworking and even fatigue. This Project Drive idea came to us one time because we were driving through town and then we saw a truck driver. He was driving and then he lost bearing of his car. And then he hit 2 private cars. And then when we passed them, he had done this. Put himself a car. At that moment, he's thinking about how he's going to solve the 2 cars, because any car. What he's going to tell his boss. Do you get it? So, and all these things is because of the transportation conditions drivers go through. Do you get it? Most drivers doing work and pay, traditional work and pay, are doing as much as 400, 500 sales. Am I lying? For like 2 years or 2.5 years before you own the car. And in most cases, you even have to do a down payment of like 5,000 Ghana cedis. True or false? I know a friend who actually requested for some, so I'm speaking from experience. And in most cases, let's say you have some 30,000, you want to buy a car for me to drive and do work and pay for you. You are going to be the manager of the car. When the car breaks down, it's on you. True or false? I, the driver, handle the petty maintenance and servicing. But when the car breaks down, I'll bring you your car to fix it. And it means that whole period, your source of income is not coming in. You see, these are genuine challenges in the transportation industry. Wouldn't you love it when you're going to town and you're picking a truck or a taxi, and the car you're picking is a nice car you buy as a personal car? You go to places like Dubai and Ferrari are taxis. When you go to America and you want to do Uber, they don't use Matis. They don't use Matis. They use good cars. We're looking at a time where Ghana can boast of correct cars on our streets, and this would do great in reducing road accidents. Next, how you own a car. We're going to do a fundraiser. I'll explain it to you. We're going to do crowd investment. We're going to do crowd fundraising. We're going to do crowd investment. And whatever difference is left, we at Ecobank top up the difference. It's a well-structured plan to make sure that every applicant, now get this, the first part of Project Drive, okay, is going to run for about 4 to 6 months. Now, between now to December is the application period. After December, we are not accepting any more applications because we want to work with a target. We are running Project Drive for 500 drivers. And after that, we can open up, we're going to run Project Drive here because there are lots of cars on the streets, true or false. And every driver, I know because we have done our road survey. We've spoken to a lot of people, a lot of drivers, who, once we are done, they're like, oh, when is the project starting? They would apply. So it means every driver, even private drivers want to apply for Project Drive. It is that good. Do you get it? So if our campaign can give everyone access to car, then Project Drive will just survive like that. Because every year they are releasing new cars. So we're going to run Project Drive for like 6 months. 3 months is going to go into a campaign. Now this is how the campaign will be like. Everyone that applies will have an account set up on the MAC platform, the crowdfunding platform. And we're going to promote every applicant's project. Now, in addition to that, okay, whilst we're promoting it and then you are getting, now we're doing our part by promoting. You as an applicant will also have your souvenirs, your t-shirts, your flyers, your unique USDD code from MTN. Every applicant has their own short code, that's what I mean. And anyone who wants to support your campaign can contribute to that. Now, we are telling contributors that they will be given incentives. I mean, contribute and then stand a chance of picking up a phone, a laptop, name them, rewards. You can even pick up a car yourself as a contributor. So we're going to run the fundraiser, the contribution part of the campaign for 3 months. Now, after that, we open up the doors for investment, telling the general Ghanaian population that invest in Project Drive. Now, why would they invest? Because they are the same people who are complaining about the bad cars on the road. I will contribute. Now, if you have a chance to contribute to a project and the transportation industry will improve and you stand a chance of picking up incentives. Now, apart from that, the investors are getting returns on their investment. Ecobank has put together a very lucrative return on the investment. And the total of the returns every investor who invests in Project Drive is getting is you are getting not less than 60% of your investment. I think that is very safe and that is very good based on our metrics, and it works. It's not something, it's not a try and error something. It's something that we have sat down for months to plan, had countless meetings with Ecobank to develop this project. Okay, so we run the fundraiser for 3 months and then the crowd investment for the next 3 months. Next. Okay, so yes, the fundraiser on the platform, and you don't need to understand how this will work. Once we start a project, once you apply, that's why we have a media crew. We take a video shot of you, because who here has seen America Got Talent or British Got Talent before? That show. Yes. You see, before the applicants come on stage to come and perform, there's a backstage video shoot. Yeah, we're going to do something like that, similar to that. What we are asking you to share your story, okay, to the world. See, guys, I know this might look like, what is this? Will it work? You're asking questions like that. A drinking company raised 1.2 million euros in 2 days. You see, when MTN mobile money was coming, they did an advert. They said, Nasikano Wahi. Who here remembers that advert? Yes. Today, I don't use physical cash. I prefer Momo to physical cash. Everybody prefers Momo. Now, even the banks are partnering with Momo so that you can withdraw your Momo from the ATMs. So don't sit back and be a typical Ghanaian and be like, I deal with the age more Ghana. What's a while now far home? It will happen. Whether you like it or not, it will happen. It is, you see, Corona taught us a lesson that it is time to what? Be innovative. Right now, there are a lot of businesses that are failing. And in Corona periods where people are telling you they don't have money, everybody can spare some 1 Ghana, some 2 Ghana, some 5 Ghana, some 10 Ghana, some 20 Ghana. True or false? Sure. So if there is a good cause and there is a reward to the cause that contributors are benefiting from it, me, I will contribute. Rare was not a beneficial cause. It was a charity cause. Ghanaians came together to support. So if there is a project that you can bet on to grow or increase some small money you have saved in the bank and make about 60% interest on it, and also stand a chance to contribute to a project and get incentives out of it, it's a good cause. There are 30 million people in Ghana. If we can get 1 million Ghanaians to back Project Drive, everyone will get a car. It's as simple as that. Do you see how possible it is? I mean, sir, let me be very practical here. Please dash me one car. Is it? Just one seat. I beg you, see, for 3 days now, I've not eaten. Or you can make it even 5. I'll take it. God bless you. And just like that, I have received 5 CDs contribution. This is the power of crowdfunding. I'm trying to get you to see where the world is going. The world is moving in a direction where people want to come together and support themselves. When Corona hit, I remember my brother was posting on her IG status that whatever business you are into, bring your flyers and she will promote it on her what? Status. People are looking for ways and means to support each other. Now, churches do fundraising and they're able to raise money for their church causes. This is a national project. Ghanaians will come together and make this work. Will you come together with Ghanaians? And that's the question. And this is a project you stand to get a car. Say, thank you. All right. So fundraiser for 3 months with a lot of incentives. Next. And then the next 3 months of the project, we're opening up the investment pool. Okay? And let's do some quick maths. The first Project Drive, we are accepting only 500 applicants. Now, every applicant is given a chance to pick a car within 30,000 Ghana cedis to 60,000 Ghana cedis. In a worst case scenario, I like to do my calculations on the lowest, barest minimum. In a worst case scenario, if every applicant, because they think, I deal with minimum car now, it means we are going to raise $3 million for 500 drivers. Do you get the maths? That is about $30,000 in dollars, is about $6,000. 6,000 times 500 is $3 million. That's about 50 million Ghana cedis. We're going to raise $3 million for 500 applicants. Okay? Now, if 3 months is for fundraising with a lot of incentives, of course, we can't tell who will contribute and who will not. So we may or may not hit the 3 million target. We might hit 1 million, 1.5, or 2 million. Do you get my point? So after the 3 months, we now open up to the investment and say, okay, we were able to raise 1 million for the 500 applicants. We are opening up the investment pool. We need to top up 2 million or 1.5 or what? 1 million. Do you get my point? So the general public, just like we have a lot of investment schemes, I won't mention names, but we all know. You see, I'll come here and tell you, invest in something that you can't touch. When you invest in Project Drive as an investor, on the street, you see the cars branded Project Drive. You will see your investment working in town to bring you returns on your investments. Just like when you spend 30,000 to buy a car for me to work for you, and every week I'm making sales to you. But with Project Drive, we can tell people invest 1,000 Ghana, 2,000 Ghana, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000. The little you have, and get up to 60% or more on your investment. Me, I'll invest. Will you invest? Because you have probably some 1,000 or 2,000 Ghana in a bank account. And the returns you are getting on it is peanuts. Do you get my point? So this scheme works. So EcoBank receives the investment when we open up to the investment, and all goes into the investment fund. Next. At the end of the 6 months period, whatever difference is left, if it's a $200,000, $300,000, $100,000, we top up the difference and make sure every applicant gets a car. Now this is the catch. If within the 3 months campaign, we're wrapping up, okay? If within the 3 months campaign, you were able, with your campaign, you were able to hit your target. Maybe you chose a 30,000 Ghana cedis car, probably a Toyota Vitz, okay? And then your campaign, you're able to raise the 30,000. This is the catch. We go to the garage, we pick up the car, we register it to your name, we hand you the car keys, you drive away. You drive away because the contributors got a reward for what? Contributing to Project Drive. Do you get it? Now, all the applicants that were not able to hit their targets with an investment, let's say, same person, in 30,000 contribution, you're able to raise 20,000 within the fundraising part. Now, the investment that we pull together, we top up 10,000 to your car, and then we get you the car, and now you are working and you are paying the top up and an interest. Do you get a calculation? So you're going to work and top up 10,000 plus a 50% interest. Now, we are using 50% because the traditional work and pay, the ones I know of, when somebody gets you a car, you work and pay 100%. True or false? Please, put me in casa. Now, as far as I can, I'm for bleeding. Master, I bro. I'm for bleeding pa. It's mama, yeah, gentle, aha. See you made the other share organ. What you say? Now, you work and pay the 10,000 plus a 50% interest on the 10,000. So it means you're going to work and pay 15,000. Do you get the math? If your campaign was able to hit 10,000, it means you get a top up of 20,000. You work and pay 30,000. That is 20 plus a 50% interest. Do you get it? Worst case scenario. Let's say we'll campaign on zero. Let's say zero. It means you will be loaned 30,000 and you work and pay a 50% interest on the 30,000. It means you're paying how much? 45K. 45K, isn't it better than 100% on a normal work and pay? Yeah. It's way better. Guys, I'm telling you, if you don't apply, other people will apply. Me, myself, I'll apply because I want a car. I want another car. And I know if I get a car, who am I be paying? I'll go on the streets, I'll work and get my difference. It's an opportunity. Everybody wants a car. There are lots of opportunities in town. Do some business and then when you hit some rank, you get a car. Oh, there are plenty. How many people are qualifying for the cars? But we do them because it's the car we want, true or false?
True.
So if there's a project that can just hand out cars to people just like that and the metrics works, what are you waiting for? We're giving out 150,000. We did our calculations, and we can give out incentives worth over 100,000 Ghana cedis to people who contribute to the fundraiser part of the campaign. And investors who invest in helping the cause to stand are making not less than 60% on their returns. Please, your money does not come to us. We don't need your money. Let me explain something to you. When you are selling something and your profit is 10 pesos, 20 pesos, okay, and you are selling it to 1 million people, 2 million people, do the math. 1 Ghana times 1 million Ghanaians is how much? Oh, I want to show you how much money the company will make. We're not transparent, okay? It's not something, we're not here to lie to anybody. These are growing concerns. These are things that are going on in Ghana, and Ghanaians, we are bleeding, we are tired. Every Ghanaian is complaining, government do this, government do that. Me, I don't care about government. If government will do it, great. If government will not do it, we will do it. That is why we created Millionaires Agendas Club. Maybe you are not a millionaire now, but once you apply to Project Drive, you are part of the club. And we're going to build businesses and systems like Drive to make sure that you're making money. If we are making 1 Ghana of 1 million Ghanaians, how much are we making as a company? Why do I need your no. And I won't spoil the credibility of the company because of some loose 100,000. No, I'm bigger than that. This course is a God engineering course. This course is a course that is here to improve Ghana. We won't jeopardize it by skimming. No. That is why we make sure everything is transparent. Because Ghanaians, they can't catch it too much. And yes, Anna, when you hear any good thing, oh, it's a scam. Aren't we hearing that? People join the group only to leave and say, oh, these things, they are scams. True or false? I get it. I understand. Ghanaians are tired. Do you get it? So why should we bring another scam only for it to fail? You are given a chance to pick a car. Now, these are the cars based on our metrics, our calculations we can afford. Because we don't want to give you a car that is probably 100,000 or 150,000, and then maybe you might not be able to hit your target. Why? Because the project, and yeah, Juma, as a start. So let's select these cars. Once the project is growing, even if it's a Benz you want to pick, you can pick it. It's crowdfunding. As you don't know what I'm saying. You don't know. Try to wake up and smell the coffee. All right. You are applying for 300 Ghana cedis. Okay. Ghanaians have an attitude. Me, I'm a Ghanaian. I've been a Ghanaian for 32 years, so I know Ghanaians. Ghanaians will say things like, oh, if it's a project to give me a car and I'll make money, why should I pay to join? Ghanaian, you see, we are a Millionaires Agendas Club, okay? If you want to make $1 million, you need to build $1 million project. Your value should be worth $1 million, okay? You can't have this thing worth 10 Ghana and rent it for 100,000. Nobody will take it. True or false? It should be worth 100,000 so that when you are renting it, someone says, oh, it's valuable. I can pay for it, right? You can't have 100 Ghana mindset and want to be a millionaire. It is an agenda to make you a millionaire. Some people will start calling it it's an all-calls club. Let them say whatever they want to say. When you go to America, you see, by God's grace, we have been exposed to some of these cultures. We've traveled outside, so we've seen how things are done there. Small boys, 18 years, 19 years, 20 years, they are millionaires. And we are here, Ghana. See, but Ghana, if you are 20 years and you're a millionaire, suspicion. True or false? You have a more suspect. Quick. Because our systems are not designed to make you rich. You see, I don't want to be emotional. I want to go straight to the point. But the whole point is, you are paying 300 Ghana, and 300 Ghana is value for what you are campaigning for. Guys, we're spending money to do advertisements. Do you know how much it costs to do adverts? Please, do you know? Because right now, even in Corona, prices have escalated. We went to YFM. YFM is charging us between 3,000 to 5,000 Ghana just to promote on YFM. That is YFM. TV stations in Bai. Do you get it? So it is going to cost us money. And I'm trying to let you know, oh, we will skakaka, but I'm not a millionaire. Yes. Do you get it? And this is a campaign to help Ghana. You don't expect me you to use my last combo to run the campaign and then you sit back and say, yeah, join it. We don't want those kind of people in MAC. This is a movement where we're looking for people who are tired. We are just tired of the systems in Ghana. We don't rely on any governmental, if they do it's great because it's their responsibility, right? That's why we vote. But you have to be responsible for yourself. Last Sunday I was at church and our pastor said something. I mean, it was powerful. He said, if you don't dominate your life, if you don't find a way to be your own leader, you don't expect anybody to lead you. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? It is time for us to take our lives in our own hands. And this is a setup we can ride on. America, there are lots of these platforms there, crowdfunding, so anybody can just sleep and dream. Oh, I want to do this. They put it on a platform, and then within days they're raising money. Ghana, our beloved country, and then we are bleeding, and it's sad. 300 Ghana cedis, and you are getting a T-shirt. Cause yes, you have to rep the brand. Cause Project Drive, see, Ghana will not be able to contain us. Because we are tired. So that we can get all those scrap cars off the roads. We'll take off all those, the Martins and who keep taxi. Sometimes I see taxi here and I'm not even motivated to pick it, like board it. Because taxi and I'm driving coffin. Oh fire, and break it down. I mean, are you happy seeing these things? It's so bad that the youth of Ghana are looking for opportunities only to travel outside Ghana. But imagine what we can do when we stand as a people and do this. I believe in teamwork. I believe in things that we can mash up people together and do it. I believe in movements. And that's something that we are campaigning. We are asking Ghana to come on board. You get a T-shirt and then as you're in town, oh, support my campaign. Of course, you need to promote it yourself whilst also promoting it. The 3 months period. You're going to get a video shoot. Yeah, our technical guys, you come to the office, you pick up your T-shirts, we do the shoot, we go to the studio, we do the shoot. And then, like I said, from now to December is the application period and the preparation period. January, Project Drive launches. Okay? And we're also working in the background to try and, we know that some drivers that don't have cars working. Yes, we are compassionate like that. We are doing everything we can to help as many people as we can. We're trying to get drivers who don't have cars to even start working and do sales whilst they apply for Drive. Until by the time the campaign is over, you're making sales for yourself and then you end up getting a car in addition. I mean, who pay with that? Next. And after the campaign, yeah, we're getting some sponsorships on board. After the campaign, you get your car. Every applicant will get a car. There is no lucky winner. Everybody wins. You get your car and a phone. A brand new phone from Huawei. This phone, a guy. Forget the iPhone. Phone where a guy. You are getting a phone, you are getting the smartwatch, and you are getting a MiFi. Was sponsored by Koli. Koli is advertisement for Koli, yes. Koli is an ISP company in Dansoman, and their internet services are superb, like they're amazing, okay? 150 Ghana for unlimited internet. Yes. And they are bringing this product will be in town from next month. And they are giving us a sponsorship where they are giving us these modems to be given to our drivers. So you have, if you're doing Uber, you have your modem, your smartphone, and your car. There's no stopping you. And you're not making sales for anybody. You are making sales for yourself. Next. 30% of our revenue we generate as a company goes into, before we wanted to tackle the bad cars and the condition of the drivers. But then the team came together and we decided that road accident is not just the driver and the car. The road is also part. And we felt like the road was the responsibility of the government. But as a people, our neighborhoods, maybe I tell them, corners, when the government is doing roads, most of the times they don't consider us, true or false. So we have decided that 30% of our revenue is dedicated to fixing and repairing and constructing the neighborhood roads. Let the government do their part. We are not government. We are not a political party. We will do what we can. So we'll fix parts of the roads and then help drivers get their cars and improve the general lives of transportation and drivers nationwide. That is Project Drive. that people are asking questions. And our doors are always open. We are not strangers. We are not aliens. We are human beings just like you. We are only trying to do something to help everyone. Okay? So, when you have any questions, you can ask. These are some questions people are asking. Is this a scam? Now, understand this. A scam is anything that does not give you value for you putting your money in it. Everything I've said so far, isn't it value for your money? I believe it's value for your money. So you can't call it a scam. How can this work in Ghana? Crowdfunding is what most people know as fundraising. Fundraising. Ghana. Okay, I'll say this one on. No, I'll say it. I don't want anyone to come and beat me. But churches have thrived mainly on fundraising to expand their projects. True or false? So you can't tell me crowdfunding will not work. Crowdfunding is now taking that fundraising power to the people, not churches. Churches will still do theirs. Yeah, fundraising. But then this is fundraising for personal lives. Tell me it won't work, then I know that's what you're smart. Alright, are we done? Alright, so thank you very much. Any questions? We're done. Any questions? Any questions? No questions. So are we applying? Oh, see, let's be honest. If we won't apply, oh no, I don't hear you, man. We won't apply. Oh, we apply.